Hey, welcome everybody to the QuadR Wrestling Report, season 1, episode 26. I'm here with Roy, and I'm in beautiful Salt Lake City today. So
Ooh.
it was like sunny, beautiful 60s all week. You could see the mountains and everything, and then today it snowed like crazy. Like this was the day I had time to like go hiking, and it was just freaking snowing like crazy. And then it all cleared, and now looks even nicer because there's snow all over the mountains. So bonus. So anyway, check, sound check. Oh, Jim Scott from
Hey, yeah,
Clovis.
this is me. This is me talking.
Oh,
Can you hear
Roy.
me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah, it's beautiful here in Oakland, California.
Clovis in the house.
Yeah.
Awesome. How's Oakland? Hot, wet.
Oh, it's awesome. You're getting all the rain we had last week. It rained like crazy, but it's sunny now. It's going to be basically sunny and 70 degrees for like 8 straight months.
Beautiful. I'm
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm flying to Dallas tomorrow and Mexico on Saturday, so looking forward to a little R&R. So yeah, we're gonna talk about RAF. We're gonna talk about the off season. I'm ready to jump right in. Roy, why don't you go ahead and give us an open?
All right. Welcome to the QuadR podcast, where the takedowns are questionable and the opinions are perfect. I'm Roy, alongside my brother Ralph. We aim to keep our finger on the pulse of you, the wrestling community. No sponsors, no ads, no corporate overlords. Just two guys talking college wrestling the way it should be: informed, unfiltered, and completely free.
Bree is right. The chat is always free. No super chats allowed. We are here for you. All right. What we got going on tonight? So tonight's probably a shorter show. It's the off season, but 57 kilograms. Well, as always, we start with the quote of the week, and then 64. You made this slide. You did the non-Olympic weights. What did you do here? Or did you just make up these weights? 64 kilograms is
I
RAF.
didn't make this.
RAF 8. 71. We'll talk a little bit about future RAFs, where they're going to be, some upcoming matches. 84 kilograms. Talk about the changes of at Iowa State. Some exciting stuff there.
Yeah.
We don't really talk about who's in the portal. Not really our game, but we do talk about people when they do sign and commit to other schools. So talk a little bit about that, and then coming in at 130. Oh, these are the. Oh, okay. These Greco weights? I don't even know. Where did you made this slide? Somebody made it. That's like
Must be Greco.
yeah. Well, but Greco's 55. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyway, I think we can get going. All right, this week, quote of the week. Hey, not a wrestler, how you doing? I like this quote because it is somebody who's had a lot of sort of different successes and failures, I would say. And so you never rise to the level of your expectations. You fall to the level of your training. And this is from Wyatt Hendrickson. He's been pretty open about like when he had that really bad Worlds that he was probably having a little too much fun or not wrestling enough. Taking advantage of opportunities, I think, was the way that they they said it, And but this is very applicable to life. What do you think, Roy?
Yeah, I like it. Your habits and your daily routine are really what make you more than your goals or your ambitions.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on board with this. I've heard a different version of this that
Okay.
is interesting. It says your talent is your floor and your habits are your ceiling.
So there was literally a quote in the offices that I was working in the building I was working in this week. It was that your talents are your floor, but it was your character is your ceiling. So there's a little different ways to play with that one. But yeah, and I mean, the team I'm on now, we every week we go to a different site and we do a huge migration every Wednesday or Thursday, whatever migration day is, and like it is all about preparation. I mean, like, so how well you do on a test, how well, and lots of things are all about, exactly how much preparation that you put in. So good luck to Wyatt.
Well, to tell a quick anecdote.
Yeah, go ahead.
To tell a quick anecdote from when I was coaching at Beverly Hills High School. We did a lot of wrestling, but we didn't do a lot of situations. And this was my first year, and I was assistant coach, so I wasn't really running the practice anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But we realized like halfway through the season, like you need to have a plan, for when there's 20 seconds left and you're down by one. You need a plan when there's 20 seconds left and you're down by three. You need a plan, and so
Right.
and you can't be like figuring that plan out in real time in the match.
Mm-hmm.
So the training, what you do at your training is like that's everything.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right. Excellent. Yeah, and good luck to Wyatt. He's our Real American Freestyle champion, right? And
Yeah.
field's getting pretty crowded for heavyweight. This should be fun this next couple of years to see who represents the USA in the Olympics for sure. Maybe it's someone we don't even know about yet. All right. Well, we'll talk a little RAF before we get into college and NCAA. RAF 8 is this weekend, April 18th. I don't know if my Fox Nation subscription will work in Puerto Vallarta, but like, we'll find out.
Yeah.
All right, so you go ahead and pick a match first.
Well, definitely Valencia versus Sinclair. Valencia, I think, has something to prove after that last RAF outing.
No,
And
I think they put him up against a can after that. I think they fed him a can last time.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
You're
fine. He
taking
did win
Parker
his last one,
Kakaisen,
but
right? Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, Kirk
Yeah, he got tagged. Yeah.
So I still think he has something to prove. And Sinclair is really good. I think he's won a age level gold, right? Um,
I'm not sure, but he's really, really good.
he's really, really good. So that's a good match that I'm looking forward to. Helen Maroulis, I'm just a little like nostalgic for her to wrestle all the time. She's been around a long time. I remember when she won the gold. No one like expected that. So I'm glad that she's a part of RAF. And Nolf versus Blaze.
Yeah.
Didn't last time Nolf wrestled his like jujitsu buddy or something like that?
No. Well, last time he wrestled like some guy from like Armin's camp because Sakazanov got hurt or no, was sick. Remember, he was going to wrestle. He actually had a real opponent, and then Sakazanov got hurt or sick. Sorry, he was sick, and then
He was sick.
yeah. So one of the guys who just happened to be traveling with Armin like stepped in.
Yeah.
The match before that, he wrestled his training buddy, grappler, who wasn't even like a known grappler. Wait, who didn't get tagged? Or Valencia didn't get tagged. Wrong. So
he just lost.
yeah, but it was anyway.
It was
you're probably
surprising
right.
at the time.
Mm-hmm. And he got sick in that match because he was puking off the stage for sure.
That's right.
So yeah, Nolf is 2-0 in stunt matches and 0-1 in matches against wrestlers, right? So he gave an interview that said he was like no longer interested in being like world champion, but he wanted to be RAF champion. So he's gonna have to come in with a better fitness level than he did against Evan Wick if he wants to beat Blaze. I mean,
yeah,
Blaze is a he'll be in shape and he's a competent opponent. So it is interesting to see what direction Nolf is going in. He's got a bid where he walks out from the stands.
For talent wise. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still not convinced he's taking this seriously. So this will be a good indication of whether he is or not. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Woods is gonna crush Ashnault, right? I mean, like, there's not much. Yeah. You don't? He's a reigning bronze medalist, man.
Yeah. Ashnault's got he's repping Jersey though, right?
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna help.
They bring some attitude.
I don't doubt the attitude. I just doubt the outcome.
Okay.
That's what I say. I don't know. And then, yeah, are you interested in Bird Cruz? I mean, Cruz is still pretty active, right? He's wrestling for Puerto Rico. I've never really seen Bird on the freestyle scene. So
yeah, I thought he was a Greco guy.
Yeah,
that
me
was
too.
like why he went to Illinois.
and then he went to and then he just had a grappling match too, right? So he had like a submission grappling match as well. So I don't know. It is interesting how they fill out these cards, but they always seem to be fun. So
well, they picked Bird because his girlfriend is going to be like front row. That's
yeah. You think that's it, right? Huh? It's just all about
I think that's it.
all about the girlfriend. Yeah, that could
What
be.
about yeah. What about Palmer and Henschel? Do you feel like that's like a little bit of a, how should I say it? Like a diss on Palmer?
Yeah, and I think Henshaw probably beats him. It's not looked
Has
good.
not looked good in any matches.
Looked pretty old. We got a little bit of stream issues with pop back. Quality says it's poor for Frozen. Uh-oh. Let me see if there's anything I can.
On my end, I'll check X.
Yeah, YouTube's hurting. Anyway,
YouTube's hurting.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll keep going because I don't know how to make it better. Right.
X. I think X is working.
Okay, good. Excellent. All right. Let's see. Oops.
Cool.
All right. We're gonna roll.
You know, since we haven't talked about it yet, but I'd like to see Henry Cejudo wrestle again. Even though I don't think that this is like a his like last, like this is kind of a warm-up match, I think, because his opponent is somebody who beat him in MMA but not really a wrestler. So I don't think that that's
And yeah, no, he.
Oh, that's right. He beat who did he beat? Like Elijah Faber or something?
Yeah, maybe. Because Faber's on this card too.
He beat the Carpenter.
Oh, Clay, no, really? Clay Guida? Was that the match?
I think it might have been.
Oh, really? Clay Guida? Was that the match?
I think it might have been Clay Guida.
No.
Anyway, he wrestled at the UFC.
Henshaw beat Guida. That's how bad Guida is. I'm gonna, let's see, let me try one thing. I will, I don't know what I can do here. Tempted to start and stop the Wi-Fi, but then that might terminate everything. All right, we're gonna roll. Just hope it magically improves. All right, let's do it. It'll be recorded, so. All right. So RAF 9 coming up in Dallas, Texas. So I'm actually in Texas for like a few weeks in May, but not this late in May. So I just thought it was interesting. So Gable Steveson is in RAF and just signed with the UFC. And Steveson is going against the giant Romanov. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that'll be interesting. I mean, at least he's huge.
Great.
There's that. And then Kendi Blaze is wrestling Austin Gomez's sister. I assume that's Austin Gomez's sister.
Right.
Looks like it. And Zane Rutherford's back.
We saw her at what's that?
Zane's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gomez was she wrestled in Chicago, right?
Yeah, we saw her live.
Mm-hmm. And then yeah. So anyway, looks like that's shaping out to be a good card. And they're still rolling out the MMA guys. Weidman. I mean, Weidman's a credentialed wrestler, right? All-American, right?
Yeah.
And and Covington. And then RAF 10's it's finally getting a little bit close to me. I guess St. Louis is a hard job. This is West, so they're coming to session. I'm gonna I don't know how things are going on YouTube. It says poor. I don't know. I'll roll with it. All right. All right. So big news, Iowa State. This kind of broke in a funny way, right? So like there was like X posts about Metcalf being the new coach, and then Dresser saying, I'm not going anywhere, sort of like out of mystery, but it wasn't really mystery. Like people were like talking about it, but mad that people were talking about it, and people else thing want, and it all ended up being true to the very first post, right? That Metcalf will start there. Head coach, what do you think?
I don't know if that because Dresser is still there as director.
Mm-hmm.
So my guess is that there's not as good change as it sounds in terms of like head coach. It kind of reminds me like when I was at Penn, and Roger Reyna was there. He always had like a lot of really good like assistant coaches who were super involved in running the practices and even in the recruiting and everything. And he was kind of like a transitioning into his role as like they call it CEO coach.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I, without having like to like inside knowledge, that's what it feels like to me. That they're just maybe they all got like raises, so good for them.
Yeah, no, I'm a little bit like interested by it too, in the sense that like, yeah, right, that's what right, Penn's doing that currently, right? And like, I mean, he's,
Well,
I mean, they have like, whatever it might be. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't know. So they did add women's wrestling, and St. John's made the coach, right? And then so that does give something to pull Dresser away from just strictly the men's program, right? If he becomes the director of wrestling, there'll be a lot of fun recruitment and different things associated, you know, those activities on the women's side of things. And so that may give Metcalf to, yeah, he does. He's dudes. I mean, he's been on that bench for like 8 years, I think, or something, or a long time. So,
yep.
Probably pretty in tune with the culture and things like that. And you've already seen like some of the guys, like, or at least some people entering the portal and that type of thing from the program. So, you know, it's already sort of affecting, you know, the program. So, good luck to both of them. That's big news. All right, so let's talk about some of the signed wrestlers. So Vince Robinson to Nebraska. What do you think about that?
I think a good fit for him. I don't know. I think it's like just a financial free agent decision or a cultural like of the team kind of thing. Because I feel like NC State's been good to him. You know, he obviously won the national title as a freshman, and then last or just this past year, and finally beat who's that guy from Virginia Tech?
Yeah, Ventrusca. He beat
He beat him.
Was that the Brown? Yeah, that was Brown.
I think that was Blood.
And it was fun. It's great. I mean, Provo's got a number right now, and I mean, the spread match he lost was just other than the scoreboard. He got hit in that toe. I mean, he got hit in. He did whatever. But for sure. I'm back. I mean, he beat him the second time. So, so yeah, it's a big up for Nebraska. They didn't. Neither of those 25s they had really, you know, showed, you know, high potential this year. So that's a big bunch for them at the next tournament probably.
Yeah. And Robinson is an Illinois guy, right? High school.
He's a Twister.
So, Twister.
Sure. Yeah, Harvey Twister. Mm-hmm. And I think that'll be fun. I mean, I watch more. Yeah. You don't get to see him much. You know, they just don't have as much television, much exposure. So he's wrestling for Nebraska.
Yeah, and he came out, so like
Provo got him out. He got him out. Right on. All right. Dan Fugit leaving Wisconsin, going from 133 to 141, and moving over to Missouri. He's Missouri native, so it's funny how exaggerated the anytime someone like Wisconsin. Like, he's a horrible coach. Blah, blah. Now the reader's not there, the world's over. I mean, it's like so exaggerated, you know, like this, you know, I don't know. It's just a weird thing. I mean, it got an error in my, like just a constant shot, and then so that was not loving. I don't know why. I just don't think it's like completely fair. Like, but anyway, everybody's leaving Wisconsin. I'm just kidding. But going home, I was an All-American 2 years ago. Did not this year. Good luck to him. Missouri. I've got pieces there, obviously, with Sinclair, so we'll see how it all shakes out. Then welcome to Iowa. We'll see. But anyway, he made it 1 year. You know, stay healthy. If he does stay healthy, then he's a threat. So we'll
sure. Iowa is I think they're match style, although right. But Iowa sometimes like they have some observe that they have injury issues. And he's somebody who, I don't know how he trains, but the way he wrestles, he does his knees. So is like that's a lot of risk for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
and yeah, I guess I'm the best of social with that, dude.
Yeah. Also not on the list. Bennett Berge. I'm gonna Zach Ryder here first from shoulder surgery. So that's good. And he's somebody who American 84 moved up to 97, didn't have the same success. I mean, that thing would be not. I don't think so. Obviously not back at 84. So that should be fun. Thank you to Justin Bass for the OC graphic on Twitter.
Yeah.
Appreciate all hard work that was due for the sport.
Yeah. I'm not on the list. And Dean is going to Little Rock, right?
Oh, that's right. How could I forget that? And
that's
Little Rock.
Yeah, good for Little Rock. And yeah, for a reason things didn't work out. I was like curious and things like that, but I can respect that it's like going their ways and what next for the whoever was involved is doing what's next.
When people talking about that,
right, there's going to be a gain from the rumor mill.
Yeah, right. Let's just say that. All right, we got a social. Creation. I think it's live recording, so I'll post it if it's torable. All right, I'll start on guys. Again, this is another dash, correct? And it's Doggin. Angler is 141 NCAA champion from years back now. Is making his MMA pro debut on April 25th in Sparta 8-17. So he did wrestling, looked really good in ref. Yeah. Tegan O'Toole, was it? Or no? No, I'm an older guy. Yeah, he got pieced up, or he pieced him up though. So I thought he was probably going to make a run at 6'5" in the Olympic. That was, that's what he did. He actually took sort of Olympic red shirt, Which is weird. He took me out the real, which is kind of cool. So we'll keep going MMA. I mean, he fight off, make a team at.
Yeah.
Well, Chelsea. Good luck to him either way. He's a fun guy to watch wrestle, though. Scores points.
Yeah, I love watching him wrestle. I hope he does make it.
Yeah, it's a very classic style. Like, it's like, just good, fast, no gimmicks.
Yeah.
All right. Still got, I'll keep going. Pop. You know what? Big news from Penn.
Oh, big news?
I'm not even sure, man.
Yeah. Okay. So,
do we know if he's
for those that don't know, this big news has been crescendoing for an entire year.
Yeah.
With
Kevin keeps coming out. Whatever posting that his next post is something like wins wrestling needs new mats. And then you're like, is that the big news? I never know. But I do appreciate that he's like, that it's out there. So we got you're still curating your wrestling best list.
The off-season champions are made.
That's right. All right, higher.
This is fresh. I'll start reading it. Yeah, NCAA Austin comes to time for wrestling via Graham. Comes after he take a break from wrestling since his recent on-mat emergence. Congratulations on a hell of a career and wish you all the best in your next chapter. So,
go ahead.
He retired. I mean, it's been many years now. This is not the first time he retired from the state and then resurfaced in college.
Made the finals.
His last match. What? Yeah, made the finals.
For Michigan.
He's won the last match, beat Austin O'Connor. We saw that live. So he obviously has still good wrestling in him, but he's had all some issues for many years now. Who knows what's next? He's obviously a great guy for the sport. He's a great interview.
Yeah, no, he will miss. And also, he's wrestling from Mexico, so they're like a little heel I can go in with that, and So, I mean, I expect to probably head back to Chicago and join the family business, which is wrestling. So, capacity. Maybe you can this is a perfect opportunity to introduce managers to RAF. Okay. So he'd be his sister manager, and So then who's going to be his sisters against Blaze? Who'd bring in Blade's manager?
Maybe Blaze. Also Chicago, right?
Izzy style, yeah. Izzy Streets and Izzy style.
Izzy, right?
Yes, but I mean, he's big in the organization or something.
He's big. Vince
right. Yeah. So, if you could pull if he leaves Michigan, then you're pulling Ken Williams could come out as a man or something.
I could do man need both manager. Right? That's been strapped out, and then it was that's right. Be a manager.
And then Kenny's I only lost because I didn't imagine like a manager, and Fender Kennedy's manager. Well, manager play sure. But yeah, I'm watching Austin go wrestle a lot. It was I win, but
Yeah.
And he sent it more when he was losing. So, yeah, it's sad for wrestling, but all right. Well, he's gone, but now he's back from Flo, and man, Bolton Schultz.
Cheerleader.
Yeah, the cheerleader is back, and
Big dog, riding dirty. Big dog, I'm a big dog, riding dirty.
Oh, I remember that when the guy was tapping out.
he's mean.
You know, it's amazing that Greco is trying to play that stuff.
Right.
Greco
Greco
is
is
a
awesome.
world champion at Greco.
It's definitely a highlight sport.
Great.
You
Yeah,
know?
after this video, you're like, I want to go watch some Greco. And then you're like, what is happening? They're just pushing each other.
Right. So anyway, that's fun. I mean, that is like, if for no other reason to watch a little Greco at the U.S. Open, get a chance to watch Colton ragdoll some plumbers.
Yeah.
It's like, so you want to be a wrestler? I'm bummed. Okay, so that's cool. That's exciting. We got eligible.
Yeah, this is from Debashada.
Yeah.
Just people were talking about that for the last couple weeks. Eligibility rules. This is just a proposal that you get 4 years of eligibility, not just for any reason. Getting rid of like gap years, gray shirts, Olympic red shirts, and all that stuff. That's what it is to make college more of an age level thing again, with the recent rise of 19 and 20 years. Right.
Well, in hockey, freshman is 21 years old in hockey. I mean, you think it's bad in wrestling? There's a whole system there with juniors and stuff like that they go to. So, like, I mean, it would really stop like that system. I mean, hockey's the one sport. Hockey's probably worse. You know, like they draft 18, they go play juniors 2 years, and they play hockey for 4 years, or which gives them to play through their first draft pick, you know, or the sign. And like, I mean, so yeah, the one I saw, I mean, once you start transfers, that's just a little involved and you don't win. So I hate limiting transfer. People don't like transfers, but like, it's just not the right, path in my mind. You know, like, just stop trying. I mean, once you limit transfers, you're just going to make them lawyer. So like, it's kind of like trying to limit transfers. Like the one that says, like, you're from your 19th birthday or whatever you have. I mean, it would be interesting. I saw that one where with only, I mean, you have to accept military service. I think you have to. I mean, I mind having exceptions for Mormon missions, something that's a very established thing. You know what I mean? So if you want to join Peace Corps high school for 2 years and start your wrestling career, or if you want to serve the country for 4 years before you start your wrestling career, you want to serve your church, 2 years before you start your athletic college. I'm totally fine with carving out an exception like that. But like, yeah, I mean, I do think like the focus should be less on number of years of eligibility and more on age. In my opinion, this should just be. I think this should just be for anyone. I think if you want to go back to junior college, go ahead, man. Who cares, right? I mean, I don't know if you should even have eligibility in like, whatever. Like, I don't mind D2, D3, junior college. You want 50-year-old guys that want to football or whatever, or can you imagine if they were just like a baseball player, right? And then but they were good in high school and football or something like that. Like, hey, I want to make a run at being a quarterback, and you're 35 years old and you go back to junior college. Fine. Yeah. I like to see age related. I'm not so much concerned about years of eligibility. If somebody wants to graduate high school at 17 and win, 7 national championships, cool. That would be fun. You know what I mean? Like, it would encourage people to go to college early. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can participate in college sports until you're 25 years old, and all right, 16, they're like taking double loads in high school to like. So
25 is like pretty old.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say 20.
But I mean, the kids are held back. I mean, I feel like it's pretty common practice now. But I mean, there's double holdbacks, there's gap years, there's gray shirts, things like that. Let's say 19, graduate. It's like the polls last like 5 years from your 19th birthday, right? And so I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, I agree with you. It should be focused on age, and I also think that like any chatter about number of transfers and stuff like that just is like it just kills the proposal. It's not. I don't think you win that in court. You know, it doesn't.
All right. So we'll axe that part of it. Actually, the very next post, you might as well click that now, is no exceptions. This is from Adam Tirapelli.
Okay. Always
In the
has
summary,
an interesting take.
there should be 0 exceptions. Exceptions are how this mess got started. Have the standard hold the line. I agree with this.
Yep. I mean, I guess the one thing I would allow as an exception, it would be because you can do a mission after college, right? I mean, like, but I mean, there are people who, I think there should be a military exemption, like active service. Somebody wants to act if someone's
Okay.
actively serving in the military or like the Peace Corps. They should be able to do that and preserve their eligibility. But I'm good with getting rid of everything else.
Zero exceptions is zero exceptions, man. Like life is full of choices.
It's true.
I'm like all in with this. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
All three champions.
Right. Yeah. And well, Ramos was in a tough time period. There were some good wrestlers. Ramos run, I think, but he did pull off one championship. Yeah, very cool, impressive. So, but yeah, going back to like, where would you think the Big Ten? If the Big Ten always like the ball is always in Chicago, or always in Minneapolis, but like they're gonna pick a single location for the wrestling for the Big Ten.
Right, Chicago makes sense.
Yeah.
That wouldn't like do too much home field advantage, I don't think. Milwaukee might make sense. St. Louis, there's no Big Ten team in St. Louis, right?
There's not.
Yeah, that could make sense. Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'd like St. Louis more than Chicago.
Yeah.
I mean, where do you have it in Chicago? You have it at the United Center, or you have it at